Hi all, welcome back. Carrier Battle, Philippine Sea, Scenario 6. This is my part 10. Okay, so still the same night from part 9. Bit of a late night one, got a couple of drinks in me, so it might go horribly wrong. Okay, I got an answer from a question regarding this carrier force thing and the fact that it seems to be worded that it skips onto D, and then it's what skips by the bit that it tells it when it's a level 1 to turn it into a level 2. But I still think there's something wrong there. It's a bit misleading, but the answer was that, yeah, the first time it launches an air raid, it'll launch it as a level 1, it'll launch air raid, and then the next time, because it's got a known air strength, it then levels up to level 2. But I think the way it's set up to do that, I think there's something amiss. But anyway, the confirmation there is that we did do it right, even though it looks like in the rules to me that it's a bit of a muddle to get around that. I think something's wrong, but anyway, we got it right, so we don't need to adjust anything. Okay, let's just move on. We're on phase 3. We're just starting phase 3 and we're in the Japanese air movement phase, so move all air raids. Okay, so nice and straightforward. Well, I say nice, not really what we're looking for. So these two, 1, 2 is moving down to here, and then 1, 2. Let's see, not sure it matters quite so much how they move into. You would think that they wouldn't move into, if we happen to have an air intercept mission out there, that they would choose not to move into that hex, but it does kind of say just to move it straight. So anyway, so that's their 2 raids moved. That's all they've got. Guam is not here anymore, so let's just move on. Activation segment, roll for mission movement, and then we'll start drawing some sequence chats. So I'll roll to see what we get. Hang on. Right, so mission movement, I rolled a 10. So bring up another dice. Set on a 10. And we'll draw 4 chits, one at a time. This is phase 3. So we should have 8 chits left in the cup. I think we've got it sorted now. I was a bit confused there on that start of that last part about what happened. Right, we have got another force again. Force D, Delta. He's actually the one that's been shadowed by this submarine that we just done recently. So, well, again, let's see if he's going to launch a raid. So 1, 2, 3, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's only 8 away, so we know that's in range. Get the right chart. We're on the 8, 10 turns, so range is 11 with a -1 attached to it. What did I say? He was 8 X's, so that's going to be a 0 modifier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 0 modifier. So he's got a -1 modifier for this. Okay, now with a -1, I just wonder if it's any different because he is actually a level 1 carrier. I think we still roll for this though. Yeah, no matter what he is. Yeah, we done it last time on the boot time marker, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's roll with a -1. That's a 9, so that's going to be a success, isn't it? Because 9 -1 is 8, you only needed 5 or more. So, yeah, we're going to get a raid here. Okay, so this time we have a level 1 carrier. Okay, so I'm still around that area. 10, the air raid procedure. So if this were a carrier force, well, it is a carrier force. Would it attack now? Well, yes, and we've rolled the dice, yes. So now we need to look into the fact this is a level 1. Well, this is the same. Oh no, it's not, because he's not got a known air strength. So that is different, isn't it? Of course, this is the bit that I was just talking about. This was my question regarding how it can jump to step 3 of C, because it jumps to D when it's got a known air strength. So if the Japanese force is already known to be a carrier force, skip to step D. No, it's the same, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's not, because step 3 there is if the force is a level 1 carrier force with a known air strength. Yeah, so that's not the case this time. So this does make it straightforward that it just jumps to step D, because it's not once the raid before. It's a level 1 to 2 force. It's not level 1 to 2 force have a known air strength. If there are no air points in the display, the strength is unknown. So that's where we're at. And then we go down to E. It's not that one. It's that one up here, which is level 1 to 2 forces, unknown air strength. Card 2 back. On this table, you cross-reference the force type level 1 carrier with a die roll. This table is used only in the full battle scenarios, scenario 6 and after. So, yeah, so we're looking at just that first table, aren't we? Yeah, so that's the one with known air strength. This is the one with unknown air strength. So we're rolling on this to see what is going to be the air strength of this raid. And it's a level 1, so we're looking at the little red asterisks are in the Great Battle of the Pacific scenario, so they're not relevant to us. So yeah, we're going to roll on a d10, as always. See what we get. I think the lower the better. Oh, it's a 1. That's as low as it can go. Right, so what we getting with a 1? 1 or less, 4. So it's only going to be a strength of 4. Okay. Okay, I was hunting for this again because I figured this was going to turn into a butai now. And it looks like I made a blunder here as well. So when a Japanese force either reaches level 2 with carriers, or is a level 1 but has air points, so this second part is a level 1, it's now got air points, you need to set up a butai display for it, proceed as follows. However, as some of you may have noticed, this guy here became a level 2, and we did not do that. How did he become a level 2 then? I think we searched him twice. Maybe? Or was he a level 1 at the time and we searched him to get him to a level 2? Something like that. So, yeah, I mean, we've got one butai display set up, and that's, obviously it's got the marker on it. This one should have been set up too. Now, whether that one would have happened first or that one, the thing is, I don't think it matters too much, because even though we're setting up a butai display for this, well, there's the thing, you need to replace the chat and all that. But it's not really done anything yet anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal, but it should be set up as a butai, going by that, because that is a level 2 with carriers, and you can see that's got 1 to 2 CVs, level 2. So that should have been set up first, and then now of course, what are we on? Force D? Yeah, this one here is a level 1, which is setting up an air raid of strength 4. That's going to have to be a butai too, which is going to totally mess up my table space. Right, okay, I'll push things to the limit there just to get some more butai displays in. And so I have come across the map here. It is just, I'm just fitting it on there. It's a little tight. And yeah, I mean, it is possible that I might have to remove it completely. However, let's just, while we've got it just now, let's just use it. So we're going to get let's fix the mistake that we made and create Butai 2 from that. In fact, I'm going to take this off and mark it. The shadow marker can still go on there. Well, that's going to be a Butai marker now, isn't it? So this is the one that we forgot about. I mean, it does say that. It's not getting aircraft or that, but it does say that it becomes a Butai. Yeah. For each Butai display, there's a Butai counter identified for convenience by number. Replace the force counter on the map with the Butai counter, and then we've got to replace the original and the activation chip cup. Now that was force C. So yeah, I want to say it's still in the cup. It's not activated yet. So I'm going to take force C out the cup. We'll deal with this one first, and then deal with the next one. So that's coming out the cup, and then we're getting a Butai 2 counter, which is going to replace it on the map. So that is over here. So that comes off as well, becomes that, still being shadowed. And yeah. Not quite sure how to. Oh, it doesn't matter, Grant, does it? So that then gets removed, and that gets set aside in the pool again. And what we need to do. So I've took the force marker out, and then we've got a Butai 2 chip that gets drawn, so that goes in the cup now. So that just replaces that. So it's not really a big deal. I don't think there's anything else that we would have missed out of that. So that's that one, but let's now fix the one that we've just going to launch an air raid. So we're going to have to do the same with that. So that carrier 1 is coming off. Force D is going to get replaced by Butai 3 on the map. And again, that just gets set aside in the pool. That could come back. And then we create Butai 3. So that's going to be this one. So level 1. And then we're set. Oh no. Well, the counter's just been drawn, hasn't it? Because that was force D, wasn't it? Yeah. So the counter's just drawn. Well. Actually, what I should I suppose, should I not replace that now with Butai 3? Because it's while we're activating that, and then just remove this from the game. Well, set it aside outside. Yeah, because that's the one that Force F done as well. Oh no. Force F was different, wasn't it? It got a false contact. Right, and I think this will then go back in the chip pool cup. Yeah, okay. So was it four naval air points? That's Butai 3, so I've just got 2 2s in there. Yeah, okay. Right, and there was no points lost or unavailable for that force. Obviously, this is its first air raid. And then place air point counter in the raid box, and then we place the raid placement. So this is the bit that I assume it's not, I can't take 1A, even though it states it on the actual box there. So I guess I take, well actually, hang on a minute here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me a second. Right, okay. I'm just realising that there's 6 air raids. Well, there's 12 counters. And obviously there's an A and a B. And there's 6 Butai displays. So I get the feeling, it surely isn't just unique to myself that these have got 1A and 1B. I mean, this should be 2A and 2B, shouldn't it? And this should be 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, 5A, 5B, and 6A, 6B. That's what these should be, shouldn't it? So, does it say it in the errata there? Maybe it does. Card front, card back, playbook scenario, card 2. Map. The central sector on the west border of the map has no compass. It should be the same as the one to the east. No. I assume everybody's got that error. I mean, it's not a biggie, but I'm assuming that's what's meant to happen. So when I'm looking, well, I was going to look for 2A and 2B here, but this is Butai 2, this is Butai 3. So, and it's only A we're looking for, so I'm actually going to get 3A, because I think that's what that should be. I think that seems to make sense anyway. Alright, now we need the intercept range table to see how far away it's going from our force. No modifiers here, so kind of the higher the better for us. That's a 6. It's a bit in between. It might be alright, I think. So, well, actually, yeah, 6 to 9 it is. So it's going to be 4 hexes away. Right, so air raid 3A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be there, I think. Yeah, that's the one I would pick. Just move that dice out of the way. Maybe it's the Butai marker there. That's the hexes in. So yeah, that's where it's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes away. So it's going to be able to move once and then twice, and it's going to be in on us as well. So yeah, I had a feeling things were going to start getting like this. Right, that's force, well actually not force D anymore, it's Butai number 3. Now, well, he needs to check for movement. What did I say was 8 hexes away? I think he's going to back up then. Oh, sorry, it's this one, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So he's 8, and he's just launched an air raid. So I think it's a carrier force which has launched a strike at some point in the game. So that is now. He's launched a strike, and he's 8 or fewer hexes away. So he's going to move 1 hex further away from that task group. Okay. Now, where is that about in the book? Oh, and it is. We've jumped to it rather fortunately, I think. So, if it is a carrier force that has launched an air raid at some point in the game, i.e. has air points on its Butai display, that is true. Then proceed as follows, and then jump into B. If located 8 or fewer hexes distant from a US carrier task group, move 1 hex further away from the task group. When choosing the hex, give preference to hexes further east, otherwise choose randomly. So he's going to move further away. Now, right, things are going to happen with that shadow, aren't they? Let's move these two now to find out where the hex is going to be. So my guess is it's going to be one of these two, isn't it? Or could it be that? 5, 6, 7, 8. No. So it's got to be one of these two. This one's the easternmost. So that's where he's going. Leave the spotted marker and the shadow. However, when that force moves, because we're shadowing it, we need to do this check, this AWS thing, I want to say. Let me just jump to that, 14.17, and we'll have a look. Well, actually, when the Japanese When the shadowed Japanese force is activated, resolve, or when it's activated. Okay, so we might not have moved because we might be pinned. So he moved from here, didn't he? 1, 2, Yes. So I should have actually dealt with this as soon as he was activated. Oh, hold on. There's other things I'm missing here. See, it says, I thought this was a little bit strange. Now, if I missed any of these as well, I need to remember this as well. And what I'm meaning is a reduced detection status. Although it's got 1, 2, you resolve the error procedure and you move 1 force, you remove US advantage, then you reduce detection status. It says that as soon as you activate it, you immediately reduce the detection status. Is it going to matter? I don't think so. But let's jump on that first. And let's just glance at what else has been activated. Yeah, because in actual fact, this Butai got activated. Right, let's deal with that first. We'll come back to the submarine. So 8.14 first. Yeah, because I've got a die roll to make there. Right, I'll come back to that. 8.14 to find out the detection. So reducing detection. Whenever a detected Japanese force is activated, its detection status is immediately reduced to a lower level as follows. Like I say, you would have thought that would have been resolve your... Yeah, as soon as you draw the yeah, it's maybe not a big deal, Grant. It's maybe not, really. Yeah, I don't think there's a case where it would matter if you'd done it then or if you'd done it later anyway. So yeah, so let's jump back to who have we activated this turn actually, just in case. I've got L, M, K, and H. They were the first, because I might have missed that. I don't think with the ones that were new. There's M, there's H. L, M, K. So L and K. Right, L is down here. So it does have a medium marker. And where's K? Sorry, it does have a spotted marker is what I meant. There's K there. So K hasn't. However, L has... it was activated in the first phase. Hang on, is that not before I do my spotting? It is. Yes, it is. And I want to say that he has got that state because we searched and spotted him. So it happened after he had activated. So that one's fine. Now, as for... Well, force F isn't on the back. So I've got G and Butai 1 also. And G's up there. So he's not spotted or anything. It's not detected. And then we've got Butai 1. So he was located. Yeah, he was definitely located. Was he? Maybe not. This is... well, no, yeah. Because he was activated in Phase 2, Grant. Yeah, and Phase 2 was after we done our searches. So yeah, so he is not located anymore. He's going to be... Have we got it on the back side? No, again, you see, you would have thought they would have had another one in the back, yeah. Just what most games tend to do, isn't it? But these are all blank in the back. I think there was a few comments about that, but it's not a biggie, like, but it was maybe, well, I don't know, it just seems like they must have had to print more counters. They could have maybe saved on counters, but anyway. So yeah, that's the hex he's on. So he's now downgrading from located to approximate sighting. And this is what my worry was, because if we you know, we've set this airstrike going for that, but I mean, hopefully our search plane can search again and get this. Oh, well, admittedly, we sent another search plane up, didn't we? So we might be okay with that. But if we don't, then he's going to drop off the radar, if you like. Next turn, he's going to become undetected. Right, so that was that one, and then the last one to deal with, of course, is the one that we've just Butai 3 that we're just dealing with now. So when he becomes activated, and I know I've actually moved him, so he's going to downgrade from spotted to located. Yeah. Yeah. So that's his status now. So yeah, it's even that is like a challenge. We've got to keep them. We've got to keep sending the search planes out, I think. Yeah. Okay, so he's moved back, and now we've got to deal with this shadowing submarine, which was 14 something. When the shadowed Japanese force is activated, resolve an ASW attempt against the sub. If the sub becomes pinned, it loses contact and ceases to shadow. Otherwise, it accompanies the moving force to the force's new hex. Note that the moving force to that. Note that there is no ASW when the sub first contacts, only when the shadow force moves. Okay. Right. So yeah, there's a little chart here. There's W1. It's not good odds for this one either, actually, to be honest. Oh, but we are shadowing, so we get that -2. It says first roll only, and I think the second roll hanging that's that. I think that's an advanced roll. So -2 if sub is shadowing, 0 if sub attacked no hits, +1 sub attacked and scored hits. Yeah, because this is a low number we want here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so the -2 is good, and then odd die rolls have no effect versus lone crippled ship. Right, so I'm wanting a low number, and I'm getting a -2 to this. Oh dear. Right, 8 -2 is 6. Nah, I fear that's going to be pin 2 probably. Oh no, it's not, it's just 1. So pin for 1 turn. So now we don't get to follow them. Does that mean we turn back up? Now there's wee chits for this. Pin 1. These are double-sided, look. Pin 1 and pin 2, which makes sense, but anyway. Yeah, I think it said here it loses contact and ceases to shadow the force. So yeah, I must have to turn upside down, back up to my normal side. Well, that's a pity because we want to keep these guys spotted as well. So that turns over to there. He stays in the hex. He doesn't get to follow them, and he's pinned for 1. So next time we activate the subs, that's that pin marker is going to come off. He can't do anything else, and then he's back to normal again. He can do stuff again. Okay. So that was the movement. That was Butai 3 dealt with. That's everything, I think. So yeah, that's the first of phase 3. Yeah, because I was forgetting. I've set this force F aside, but that's 4 there, 4 there, 4 there. That's the first one. Right, let's just get another one, I think. Right, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Next chit is another force. It's Force A, Alpha. That started down here, didn't it, if I recall? Yeah. So 11 is the magic number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It does have that magic number. So, well, he's going to get -1 for the game turn. and minus... Oh no, it's -3 for being 11. Ouch. He was 11, eh? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So he's going to get a -3 on top of the -1 for the turn. So we can... Well, you can still do it with a big roll. So a -4 to this. Oh, it's rolled a 9. I think that's what you needed, isn't it? So 9 minus 4 is 5. I think that's what we need. 5. 5 or more is an attack. Ah, jeez. Right, hold on. Have I missed any commitment stuff? No, I don't think so. I want to say our commitment should be 8, 11? No, 12. Yeah, 12. It is 12. And the reason I know that is we've got 2 level 2s and it shows it on the counters. You maybe can't see up there. One's a 5, one's a 3. And then the other 4... Oh, wait a minute. No, that does reduce... That reduces. Doesn't it? Because that was the one that didn't have any air strength. I'm assuming you've got to do the same there, haven't you? If we reduced that one when it upgraded, this one has now become a carrier force with a known air strength, which, yeah, I'm just going to look at that. Yeah, it's based on this chart here. I would have thought it would have been nice to have had a level, shown that a level, if no air strength is yet known, the commitment value should be 4. Just somewhere on this chart. I know there's not much space, but it shows you in the rulebook that if it's not got any air strength, the commitment value of a level 1 force is a function of its known air strength. The level 1 commitment value chart, card 3 back, shows the values. If no air strength is yet known, the commitment value for the force is taken to be 4. So we had a 4, but now this is a level 1 force with... Oh, yeah, but it's got a known air strength of what? 4? Yeah, it's got a known air strength of 4. So in actual fact, its commitment value is 2. So it's going to drop from 4 to 2. So I think that drops the commitment value by 2. That's what I'm going for. Please tell me if I'm getting that wrong. So that's going to take, and it's the commitment index, it's going to drop it away from the threshold. I'm just wondering, did I do anything? Because it was sitting on the threshold. If the commitment index currently equals or exceeds the commitment threshold at the time a new carrier force is revealed. So it says the force may turn out to be a false contact, but we've not done that, have we? But I'll tell you what, that's something you need to stay switched on to. Well, not only that, but just what happened there regarding that turning into a known air strength and reducing the commitment index by 2. They can so easily catch you out, eh? So anything that kind of happens, and in fact, no, I don't think the level 2s matter. They don't care about the known air strength. They've got a fixed number, haven't they? Yeah, it's only the level 1s that consider the known air strength. Yes, I think so. Because it says for each level 2 or level 3 force, the value is printed on the intelligence chip, white number on a black circle background. Right, great. So they're easy to deal with. But the likes of that, and when else can it change? Yeah, if the known air strength, if a new Japanese force appears, the known air strength of an existing level 1 force increases. So that's what's happened there. This has increased from 0 to 4, and it's actually knocked it down from a commitment of 4 to 2. And then the other one is a Japanese carrier force increases to a higher level. If that's the case, you're going to get it as a 2 or 3, and it's going to be printed on the actual... Or if it's a level force you just actually look at the actual, you get 2 points for a CV, 1 point for a CVL. Okay. But certainly a few things in there that could catch you out, I think. Right, so we've got an air strength 4. So, no, we've done that, Grant. Where are we at? I'm lost now. Excuse me. That was this guy. Force A we're on, Grant. Yeah, he got a result, didn't he? He's going to launch a raid as well. Oh, good. Right, so he's... Well, no, he's not enough. He's a nothing just now. So he's a... We don't know. We need to roll dice, don't we? We need to... No, we've rolled the dice. We rolled the dice and it was a... Yeah, he's going to attack. So we need to draw a chit. Okay. It's kind of late now. The drink's kicking in. So we are at we've answered the question about would launch a raid if it could, because it's a level 0 force. And we've rolled the dice and it's succeeded the dice roll. So then we're in C. If it's a level 0 force, first draw a level 1 intelligent chit. So that's what we're going to do first. Level 1 chit, see what we get. I kind of like this one that you just be a false contact, I think. Come on, there's plenty of them in there. Right, what we got? That doesn't look like one. It's a medium. Oh, it's not even... I mean, a surface would have done it as well, wouldn't it? Oh, mind you, a false contact doesn't take it away in this state, does it? So it's a medium. If it's a carrier force chit, continue to step D. If it is a small, medium or large force, continue to step C2. This will occur only in scenario 6 and after. So that's what we're doing. We've not done... Well, actually, I'm saying we've not done that. We must have done, because we've got a small up there. Then again, this is a different bit, because this is us trying to launch a raid, isn't it? So... If it's small, medium or large force, continue to step C2. Right, that's right in my glary bit. So I've got the camera moved along there, but I get the glare when I'm looking at it, so I need to move around. So if the force is level 1, large, medium or small, so it's medium. Use the level 1 to level 2 intelligence table, card 3 front, to determine a level 2 force chit. What? Already? Do we do that right now? If the force is level 1, large, medium or small, use the level 1 to level 2 intelligence table, card 3 front, to determine a level 2 force chit. If this turns out to be a carrier force, proceed to step D. You now have a level 2 carrier force. If this turns out to be any type of surface force, remove the level 2 chit and revert the force to whatever level it was at the start of this procedure. Well, it's going to be a 0 then. If you just promoted it from level 0 to level 1 and step C1, it reverts back to level 0 now, and the level 1 chit used is replaced in the cup. The force does not launch a raid at this time. Okay. So... It is going to be a level 1 medium. So we're going to use a level 1 to level 2 intelligence table. Card 3 front, was it? Front, back? Front, I think. Right, let's swing around to this then. Level 1 to level 2. Yeah. So, yeah, it's this one. We've looked at this one before. However, this is a medium now. I think the time we've done it before was on the carrier. So this is a medium. So, yeah, you can see we're going to have to roll high, because anything else is going to be a whole lot of nothing, I think. So, hopefully, that's what we want, I think. Don't think we want any more air raids just yet. Right. Is there modifiers to this? No. No, and there's not even any numbers to check. Commitment level, yeah, it's fine. Let's just roll dice. Keep it low. 5. That might be okay, I think. Might be just good enough. So a 5 is a medium surface. Alright, so I don't think that's any good because it says, if this turns out to be any type of surface force, remove the level 2 chit and revert the force to whatever level it was at the start of this procedure. If you just promoted it from level 0 to level 1 in step C1, it reverts back to level 0 now, and the level 1 chit used is replaced in the cup. Force does not launch a raid at this time. Yeah, so, well, I don't even take the level 2 chit out, do I? So, where it kind of says, remove the level 2 chit and revert the force. Yeah, okay, I suppose I'm technically drawing a medium surface level 2 chit out of this cup, but yeah, it's not going to happen anyway. So it just means that this medium goes back in the cup. Right. Good. I think, because I don't want any more. Got enough raids, I think, just now. Right, where are we now? That was that's force A. So, well, I can still move though, Grant, remember? And he's just going to move a mission movement. Dice roll was dice roll's a 10. My God. And this guy's going to move as well, maybe. Let's hope I don't draw him. Because I didn't want them moving that way, and that's where that 10 is. That's horrible. So he moves along there. And this guy is going to do the same if we happen to draw it in this phase. Right, that's force A dealt with, so that's 2 out of 4. I don't want to draw force J. What are we at? 41 minutes. Yeah, let's push on. Let's try and get this phase finished. And then I'll probably have to call it a night. Well, I will have to call it a night. Right. Oh, come on. Really? Force J, Juliet. Well, we know where that is. Right here. And then if it does get to movement, it's going to move to here. That's annoying. I mean, 10 is its only number. 2 to 9 was going northeast and we were fine. Because it moves into there, we've got the search. Right, so force J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 as well. So we're going to roll on that same -4. I'm starting to remember things a little bit. Although I'm still having to look. Oh God, it would be the one, but no, I must have missed it. It's a bit that's right at the top as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit bigger than you think, looking at. So a -1 for the game turn and a -3 for it being 11 hexes away is a -4. Oh, come on. Really? So -10 -4 is 6, so that is a yes. So it is going to try and launch a raid. Aye, my. We rolled a 9 for the previous one, force A, and we rolled a 10 there. Right, so, well, first of all, we're going to draw a chit again. So let's just do that first. Maybe get it out of the way. We get a false contact. Well, good. It does mean that just goes back in the cup, doesn't it? If it's any type of surface chit or a false contact, replace a level 1 chit in the cup, the force reverts to 0 and does not launch a strike. You know that you do not remove the force in the event of false contact. Right, yeah, okay. So he's not going to do anything, however, he is going to move that way. That's horrible. And that's it. Okay. Right, that's, well, it's not phase 3 over, but it's that part of it over. We can remove that dice, and I'll just keep it over there in case it happens to matter. Right, let's see where we're at. So, resolve a raid move, yeah. Got to remember that one, Grant, and also just keep switched on to commitment. Commitment and detection status. Just looks like things I could easily forget, I think. And I'm starting to think back now if I missed anything else there. And no, I think we checked everything, didn't we? And the last two that we activated, weren't detected, and it didn't affect the commitment level. So moving on, move our missions. Have we got time to get through all this? I think so. Well, I don't know though, maybe... Yeah, I think so. Let's push on. So we'll move our missions and adjust fuel. Right, well, we know our strikes. That one's going there. That's number 8. So 8 spends the fuel. 7 is going here. 7 spends the fuel. 1 is going here. 1 spends a fuel. It's down to 1. And then 6 is just going to stay put, isn't it? Because we're not seeing Guam, and we're going to see it. Yeah, we're going to see it this phase, aren't we? So he stays put, but has to spend a fuel. That's 6. That's this one. He's down to 7. So you've got 3, 4, and 5. We've still got that cat mission in there. So what are we... Wait, hang on here. Yeah, 3's got 5 fuel left. See, maybe we should land him. And then we've got 4 and 5 in the cap. That would be 4, 8, 11 to maybe tackle that air raid 1. Remember, he's not coming on this turn. Yeah, but, Grant. If we move... Right, no, we don't want to move the now, because he could go this hex or this hex. I mean, to be honest, I think it's a straight line from the Butai 1. It's this hex. But it doesn't matter if we sit there or not. You know, there's no point in us moving in the hex we think he's going to be in when we could just make that move then. You know, because we would have to linger in the hex there, or we can linger in this hex. So, right, the thing is... No, that doesn't matter though. Now finding out the rule that John Brown pointed out to me regarding the if we wanted to land one of these, we wouldn't need to technically spend a fuel point lingering. We would just need to spend 1 to land. But that doesn't really make much odds here. Right, hang on. If we don't land, he moves here next turn. Well, hang on. We spend 1 point to linger. I'm just looking at air mission 3. That takes him down to 4. Then that moves. Then we move in there. That takes it down to 3, and then we spend 3 to make the attack. Or if we leave him in the hex on the air raid getting there, he's going to have to sit there. He's going to go 4, 3, 2, then declare an attack. Then he's going to be in the... See, we don't really want to be attacking in the critical state, do we? Because you get that -2 modifier. That's kind of brutal. So if I'm going to do that, I'm better just moving him in and attacking in this hex. Then we're on 0 fuel. Then next turn we move back in there for 1, and then we land. We're going to be at -2. That's not too bad actually. -2. Yeah, so just looking at that safe return table there, it's there. So the amount of fuel overage for mission, that would be the -2. Oh, sorry. It's going to be a +2, right? It's not dust, not night, not that. We would be able to spend the 1 fuel point to land. I think I counted that. So it'd only be a +2, right? But, you know what I mean? It's 14 plus for... Well, you've got to check each aircraft. So there's 6... We would roll 6 rolls. So, you know, with a +2... you're talking about a 9. A 9 plus 2 is 11. That's no effect. So we're only going to fail on a 10. And not necessarily fail, we're going to roll again. That's tempting, isn't it? Because that's 6 strength. 6 fighters up there. I think we should leave them there then. Because this is a raid in 9 strength. It does mean that... Well, and I said one's going to come in and he's got 6. Actually, do they have 6 or is it 5, 3? Yeah, they have 6. Okay, so just double checking again. He's on 5 just now, so he'd be going down to 4, and then he moves to here. He'd be going into there for 3 fuel, and then he'd be attacking down to 0. Oh, wait a minute. 0 becomes critical, doesn't it? Yeah. It does. Where's the combat table? I think it just says if it's in a critical state, is it not? Firing units is interceptor and fuel critical state minus. So we got a -2 to their attack, and any of them would get a +2 against us. So even being at 0 doesn't work. I need to be at 1. 4.45. I'm pretty sure that's as soon as you hit 0, you become critical. An air unit which is in a fuel critical state suffers, right. When an air mission, that's 4.44, page 11. When an air mission's fuel marker reaches 0, it is replaced with a fuel critical marker. The markers move 1 position higher on the track for each fuel point expended. The mission is said to be fuel critical or in a fuel critical state. Damn. Right, I don't want that then. Well, that means you want to land that. I think. Yeah, okay, I'm changing my mind now. I'm going to land it. So, I'm not going to... Well, my plan is to land Air Mission 3. So, like I've said, John pointed out that bit about as long as I'm going to land, I don't need to spend the extra fuel. So what I think maybe you spend the fuel point now, and as long as I land in the land step, then I won't need to add that 1 fuel. Because I thought you would need to spend 1 to linger here, and then on the land step you need to spend 1 fuel. But it does make that clear. I can't remember where. It is in 4 somewhere. I just read it recently though, didn't I? Why do you need to go back? Right? It's because it's what I do. Yeah, it's permitted to land some of the unit. In the case where the mission is remaining stationary in the landing hex, it pays 1 fuel point, not 2. In effect, the units that land pay 1 point to land, and those that remain aloft pay 1 point to remain aloft. Oh, wait a minute. Right, hang on a second. Just after reading that second bit there, again, Grant cuts things short. That suggests to me this isn't the missions. It says, so an air mission must pay 1 additional fuel point to land, over and above the cost to move into the landing hex. Okay, so it's not moving into the landing hex. It is permitted to land some of the air units in a mission and leave others aloft. In the case where the mission is remaining stationary in the landing hex, it pays 1 fuel point, not 2. In effect, the units that land pay 1 point to land, and those that remain aloft pay 1 point to remain aloft. See, I was starting to think there, reading that it meant you could land so many of the aircraft, which it is meaning that, it's air units there, it's not air missions. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Because it's just that wee bit in brackets at the end there. In effect, the units that land pay 1 point to land, and those that remain aloft pay 1 point to remain aloft. Yeah. So, does that not mean that you've got to kind of leave them? Does that not mean you've got to leave some up in the air and some down? Because if I want to land them all, that's kind of breaking through that, is it not? Okay. I'm not sure. Well, you know what? It's not going to matter to me here because I've got plenty of fuel. So I've spent the 1 to loiter in the hex, right? My intention is to land, and I'll just pay the extra fuel point to land. Because I'm wanting to land the whole mission. I'm not wanting to leave some aircraft up there. I don't know if that's what that's meaning, though. That's a bit bizarre. I would have kind of thought the mission had to be complete. Or is it just giving you an example of what's happening? I don't know. Right, leave it, Grant. It's getting too late. So, and then mission 3, no, that was 3. Mission 4 and 5, they're the last ones to move. They're not going to move, are they? No, they're going to linger as well, but their intention is not to land and wait and get this air raid, hopefully. So they spend 1 fuel each to linger in the hex. Done. Okay. That's that done. There's no search segment. Air operations. Okay, well we're gonna land, so we need to watch about. I don't think we're gonna launch anything anyway. So are we gonna? I'm pretty sure we're not gonna launch anything. No, but we're gonna maneuver some stuff. Now we can't land where there's aircraft on the flight deck as well, so we've got to remember that. Pretty sure that's right. Where's the land step? It's 6 point something. That's one of the ones that is mentioned wrong on the sequence of play. It says 6.39, but it's not. It's 6.2 something. 6.28. Pay 1 extra fuel to land. The flight deck limit is in effect at all times. A unit cannot be landed if the total number of units in the landed box plus the total in the ready box would exceed the flight deck limit. Okay, so actually, number of units landed per phase cannot exceed the landing limit. Units cannot be landed if any units were launched. Okay, so I can actually technically land a unit on here. No, not there, because that's a CVL. On here, because the limit here is 2. Yeah. So there's only 1 on the flight deck here, so I could land 1 here. Now, if there'd been 2 on this flight deck, I would not be able to land there. Another way I would not be able to land if I had launched something, if I took off with something. And that's why you do that, right? But there was none of that. We never launched anything. Okay, but before we get to land, so we're not launching. Servicing to ready. Yeah, I think the only one I want to do is move these F6 up. So that'll mean that I cannot land anything on here, remember. But it's fine. I think I'm going to... Well, 2, 4... Yeah, it's kind of annoying that that's there, but yeah, I'll work it out. So is that the only one from servicing to ready? I think so. And then from hangar to from servicing, probably not. Then again, well, yeah, because once we see the things in the landing box, then we can decide what we need to shift out the way, I think. Yeah. Hangar to from servicing. Yeah, okay, so none of that. And then lower flight deck to hangar or ready to servicing, that is. No, none of that. And then we're going to land. Right, okay. So I don't know, I'm just a little bit reading that bit again about the fuel. It's not going to matter. I'm going to spend the 1 extra fuel anyway, and we're going to land these 6 units somewhere. Now that is going to take air mission intercept 3 off the map as well. So hope you know what you're doing, Grant. Right, so we've got 6 F6Fs to land. Nothing launched, so we've not got that restriction. It's just the one, like I said. I think we could put 1 here, 1 here, for instance. But I mean, I could put 2 here and 2 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and that means 1's going elsewhere. So yeah, that looks like a good place to put them though, I think. So I'm going to put 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. Now I've got 2 left. Yeah, so for them to get up, these would have to move back, but we can do that next turn. Well, why do you just put? Oh no, that's a CVL. So, well, yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why have I not? Ah, yeah, did I not? Did I just move these up? Didn't I? Because that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got. In fact, I had 4. Well, I can launch that next turn. Well, if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to launch them next turn, yeah, I'm going to put 1 in here and 1 in here. Oh, I can't do that because this is only got a limit of 1. Well, I can put. Oh no, that's that's the optional 1, Grant. Right, okay, I'm going to put 1 here, and then I'm just going to put 1 here. I think. Sorry, that's down here. So he's 1, but I've got 1 there, so that's fine. I think. Okay. Right, I need to get this wrapped up now. There's no combat, is there? Don't think so. Right, that's just landed. Air-to-air combat. Don't think there's anything, is there? No, there's 3 air raids out there. Yeah, I've got to remember that other air raid's coming in as well. It was quite a small one before, but it's going to take 2 phases to get there. Right, so no combat. No Japanese air attack segment. No US air attack segment. Clear. Advanced phase marker. Back up to the top. We're on phase 4. Ready to go. And yeah, that'll be that. Right, I need to leave it for the night. We've got our 4 chits there. No, we've not. Did we miss 1? Oh, for goodness sake. Really? I think because I've moved that force F out the way, or did I leave it in the map? No, I've not. I've only got 4 in the cup. No, I've not. I've got 5 in the cup. Oh, you divvy. Right, I need to draw another chat. Well, let's hope that doesn't affect things. Force E, echo. Oh, gosh. How did I do that? I don't know. But there is only 4 left in the cup now. Right, where's E? Right, he's here, so that's good. He's not... well, saying that he's going to roll though, isn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 10 away. So he's going to roll. So a -1, he's 10 away. He's going to get a -1 for the 10. So it's a -2 and he needs a 5. I surely can't roll high again. Ah, no. 8. So we've had a 10, a 9 and an 8. When they've been negative modifiers, they've all hit. Right, so he's going to draw a level 1 chat. Yeah, he's going to draw a level 1 chat. Oh, please make it a nothing. False contact. Yes, okay, so that goes back in the cup and nothing happens. Well, he can move. We had a 10 as a dice. Well, just as well I had kept the dice as it was. 10. The compass is going to be hiding somewhere. Hang on, I can go that way just now a little. Is that there? Yeah. So it's southeast. Southeast for force E is down into here. Right, okay, well, just got away with that, I suppose. Yeah, it didn't affect anything, did it? It didn't change my mind. It didn't, I wasn't able to benefit anything from that, was I? Right, okay, I better go away for now because it's pretty late and I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. It's going to start getting a bit quieter, I think, but I should still get a bit in. Oh, I've seen a fuel marker up there that we can remove, air mission 3. That also leaves us a space on the track for another air mission as well, which is good too. So you've got to balance that as well, haven't you? Right, okay, get away for now. I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.